Hello and welcome. So I've been inspired to give you a really short practice that you can do anytime, anywhere, day or night. I love to use a version of this practice right after I go for a run or hike or bike. But you can use this daily in the morning or night, right before bed. It just discharges the day. So come onto your mat. Bring your big toes to touch and your legs together. Anchor into mountain pose, and then inhale, sweep those arms up. Interlace the fingers, extend the index fingers, and then go ahead and reach those fingers to the right. Biceps by ears, legs are strong. Everything's timed in breath. And because we're doing a short form, we're just going to use 4 breaths. 2 more. Pulling that belly button in. And then inhale, come back up. Reposition, lengthen those arms, but retract the shoulder blades. And exhale, go ahead and take those fingers over to the left. That's 2. Let those hips go right. That heart rotate open. 1 more. And then inhale, come all the way up. And as you exhale, bring your hands to the base of the bum, fingers facing down, wrap those arms around you, and then just press the hip points forward. If you've been sitting or running or exercising or just full of stress, you'll feel it right in the front of those hips. Engage those glutes. And then inhale, come all the way up. Sweep those arms up. And as you exhale, hinge and fold forward, let it all go. Inhale and lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, step that left foot back long. And so we're just going to warm up the hips. So your fingertips are just lightly touching down. So inhale, just drop that left knee. And as you exhale, lift and straighten and engage that left leg. We're just warming up the anterior hip flexor of the left leg. 1 more. And kind of building strength in the posterior hip flexor and thigh muscle groups in the right leg. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, release that knee in the top of the foot. So hands can stay down, come to the thigh, or sweep them all the way up overhead. This is Anjaneyasana or crescent lunge. That's 1 breath. So if you're starting to do this practice on your own, you're just going to breathe and just count the breaths. 1 more. And then exhale, hands down, right hand to the outside of the right thigh, left hand to the ground or the mat. Pull the belly button in and then really press and twist from the belly. If you want to activate this pose, you can start to lift that left knee off the ground. And you'll feel the deep stretch in the iliacus and the psoas. And then inhale, release that. Hands release down, curl the back toes under. Start to straighten that front leg and then step back to down dog first. And so you really want to work that spinal extension to decompress the intervertebral discs. Now you have the choice here, right? If you're working with shoulder or wrist issues, breath in. You're going to want to drop your knees in the tops of the feet. If not, stay up and exhale, low push up or knees, chest, chin. And then inhale, lift to up dog. So we really need that flexion in the spine. And then exhale, downward facing dog. And then just take a breath. And really press through the hands, lift the sit bones high, engage the thighs. And then just walk the feet up towards the hands. And hang, feet separated about hip distance width. And just hang. It's helpful to sway a little or shake the head. 2 more breaths. And then inhale, unroll that spine. When you start to approach standing, sweep those arms up overhead. And exhale, hinge and fold forward. So we got the other leg to do. So inhale, flat back. Chin lock, belly lock. Exhale, step that right foot back long. So you're in this lunge position, knee over ankle. Inhale, right knee just grazes the floor. Exhale, actively lift it and straighten it. Press that heel back. You also might feel this in the calf muscle as well. Exhale. One more. And we're just kind of lubricating the joints and starting to gently warm up. And then inhale, rock forward, release that right knee. Sweep those arms up or keep them down. That's one. Relax through the shoulders. Pull the belly button in. Last full breath. And then exhale, right hand to the mat, left hand to the outside thigh. Press and start to twist. And remember, you can just stay in a passive pose or press through the top of that right foot and lifting that right knee off the mat. And then inhale, release both hands down, curl that back toe under, lift that back knee. Start to straighten that left leg and then step back to down dog. So whenever you come to down dog, you really want to press with all 10 finger pads and wrap the shoulder girdle around the back so the muscles of the back are supporting the spine. One more. Now inhale, come into high push-up. Remember, you can always drop your knees and exhale, low push-up or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, roll to up dog or an assisted cobra. And then exhale, make your way to tabletop pose. And then just take one breath here and out. And then slowly walk your feet up to your hands. So we're decompressing the spine. And you're just going to hang. It's a form of ragdoll. You can grab opposite elbow if that feels good. Gravity, stress, and our physical daily movements compress the spine. And this just decompresses and gives the whole channel, our energy channel, space. And then release those hands down and begin to unroll the spine. Sweep those arms up. Exhale, mountain pose. One breath. And out. Good. So we're going to work standing hand to knee just to build strength and balance. So go ahead and bring that right knee up. Check in that both hips are aligned and the head is over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over ankle bone. Breath in. And exhale, release that down. And then other side. So just inhale, lift that left knee up. Check in with those hips, brace the core, come into the alignment. We have this tendency to want to lean forward or back. Woo! I shouldn't model with the incorrect posture. I lose my balance. And then release. Good job. Inhale, sweep those arms up. And exhale, hinge and fold forward. Inhale, come to a flat back. And exhale, step back, high push up. Drop your knees and lower all the way down. Go ahead and set those hands back by the hips. Legs come together. Forehead or third eye touches the mat. And just inhale, lift everything up. Arms, legs. That's 2. And 3. Keep opening through the heart. And then 4. Bring the hands under the shoulders. press to tabletop position, and then just pause. So we're moving through cat-cow, spinal flexion and extension, belly drops, sit bones spread, gaze lifts, exhale, press through the hands and the shins and the feet and round the spine, suck the belly in. And 2. Chin locks all the way to the chest. And 3. This will make you feel so good, so simple, and anyone can give up 20 minutes, right? If we can't find 20 minutes in our day, then we need to reevaluate what we're doing. And 4. And then go ahead and walk your knees up. Have a seat. Reach those arms forward and roll yourself back. Now, a lot of people struggle with eagle arms, so we're going to take that out of the equation, and we're simply going to do just some simple core work. Fingertips behind the base of the skull, knees and feet together, pressing the feet into the mat. Exhale up. And then hold it up. Reach the arms forward. Chin lock, brace the core, press the feet. Inhale, release the head, neck, and shoulders down. As you exhale, legs lift up in the air, and lower the legs, lift the heart. 4 breaths. We need core. A lot of us avoid it, but it is the opposing muscle group to our back muscles, our spine. And then inhale, bring those legs up and give them a hug. Bring the left foot to the mat, cross the right foot over, interlace all 10 fingers. So this is the one posture that will actually do 8 breaths. Opening through the hips, so we're doubling up here. So as you exhale, you gently pull that left knee into the left shoulder. As you exhale, and you're gonna kind of nudge that right knee open. This is supine pigeon. And it's a lot easier and more accessible to the general population as opposed to prone or half pigeon. Keep working that slight chin lock and the shoulder blades depressed down to the floor and down the spine. 2 more breaths. And then release the hands, let the left foot come to the mat. So this is a variation of supine deer. It's a non-traditional pose. You're just gonna drop both hips off and both legs off to the right. So the weight of that right leg is on top of the left leg, opening up through that iliotibial band and around the iliac crest. And you can look to the left. And then inhale, head back center. Hug that right knee into the chest, straighten that left leg long on the mat. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, just take a little spinal twist. That right leg crosses over the left side of the body. I personally like to reach my right arm up. You could take it right out to the side or like a goalpost. I get this great side body lower lung expansion. And then inhale, bring that knee back. So hug the knee in. So we're going to work the hamstring muscles. So extend that right leg up. Work to keep the left leg flat. Inhale, flex the right foot. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. You can also feel the core a little if you're using it to lift you up higher. And point. And then release the head, neck, and shoulders and let that leg just float all the way down. Shake it out and feel. You'll feel the spaciousness that you've created on that whole right side of the body. It feels lovely. Bend the right knee, cross the left ankle over the right thigh, pick the legs up, interlace all 10 fingers around that right thigh. And then 8 breaths. Remember to keep that right knee tracking in towards that right shoulder and use the core to keep the sacrum down. And you're also using that left elbow to kind of work that inner thigh and nudge for external rotation. Shoulder blades down. And then release that foot. Keep the legs just as they are. Drop both legs off to the left. Arms out like goalposts. And then just look to the right. Let the weight of that leg and gravity just do its work, kind of letting go of the stress and the energy that we collect in our daily lives. And then inhale, bring those legs back. Hug that left knee in, straighten that right leg long. And then as you exhale, straighten that left leg up in the air. So keep that right leg down. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. One more. Release the head, neck, and shoulders, and then lower that leg all the way down. And just wobble it out. And then one more posture before we come into Shavasana. So you have lots of options here. You can just hug your knees in to your chest, either knees together or knees apart. I like supine rabbit, although this is pretty challenging. You want to wrap all 8 fingers behind the pinky edge of the foot, and the thumbs brace the front of the foot, and you just kick the feet forward. Forehead works to come towards the knees. And then release it all down. So a lot of times people are like, okay, I'm ready to go now. But you're just going to take 10 easy breaths. 10 full breaths. Start to just wiggle the fingers and the toes and bend the knees. And just roll over to the right side and gently push yourself up. And as always, we set an intention for today. So you've done some form of practice, you've given yourself that self-care. And so what intention would you like to offer yourself today, kind of as a guiding thought? Today, in each moment, I'm going to breathe and give myself the space and time to see and enjoy life. Namaste. Go have an awesome day. I'll see you online or in person. Bye. Blessings.